Welcome to the deep dive. We dig into the sources so you feel, genuinely clued in.
Bringing you those useful nuggets and maybe some surprises along the way.
Okay, so today we're talking comfort food. Big time. Chili.
Ah, yes. A crowd pleaser.
hmm
Or sometimes a crowd divider.
Exactly. That's the thing, right? You make chili, you invite people over, and suddenly you're staring down this huge range of spice preferences.
Yeah, you've got the person who thinks paprika is pushing it, and then someone else asking if you have any, like, Carolina Reapers handy.
Totally. How on earth do you make one pot that satisfies everyone? It feels impossible sometimes.
Well, it turns out maybe not impossible.
So our deep dive today actually found a solution, a really clever one, it sounds like.
It really does. We're looking at an article by Julie DeLuiso in the Northeast Ohio News. It's called Perfect Chili for Every Heat Level: The Two-Pot Method That Pleases All Palates.
The two-pot method. Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, and our mission here is basically to pull apart this method. It's not just, make a mild one and a hot one separately.
Yeah.
It's more integrated. It's about keeping one amazing base flavor, but letting everyone dial in their own heat. We want to unpack how she does it and give you the practical takeaways.
Okay, let's unpack this problem Julie DeLuisa was facing first, because I think, like, everyone who cooks for guests has been there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
She describes these chili dinners and the stress of guests with wildly different heat tolerances.
Yeah, some super sensitive, others wanting, full-on 5-alarm fire.
Precisely. And she felt caught, make it bland and disappoint the heat lovers, or make it scorching and, well, alienate the others.
It's that classic hosting dilemma, trying to nail it for everyone.
But what's fascinating here, I think, is how she reframed the problem. It wasn't just about spice levels.
Oh, what was it then?
It was about individual choice, empowerment, almost. Most people would think, okay, 2 batches, mild, hot, done.
Yeah, seems logical.
But her approach is kind of more elegant. It respects that core chili flavor everyone starts with, but then offers this customization. It's really smart kitchen problem solving.
Okay, so let's get into that core, the foundation. Pot number 1, the standard batch of chili. She sounds pretty passionate about building this base, right?
She does, and you can see why.
Yeah.
If this base isn't good, the whole thing falls apart, right?
Makes sense. So what makes her base chili so, solid?
Well, she understood it needed real depth, like
Yeah.
gravitas.
Yeah.
So she uses this trifecta of meats.
Trifecta, okay.
Yeah, sausage for that built-in savory spice.
Mm.
Then beef stew meat, for that slow-cooked richness and body. And then just regular hamburger for that familiar chili texture.
Huh. So it's not just piling meat in, it's layering different kinds for flavor and texture.
Exactly. It's strategic. It makes a base that's robust enough to handle anything later, whether you add 0 spice or a ton of it. It holds its own.
And she builds in adaptability too, right? Not just for spice, but for different diets.
She does, which is really forward-thinking for a base recipe like this.
So what are the options there?
Well, for a healthier option, she suggests you can swap in ground turkey for all 3 meats.
Yeah.
Still flavorful, but lighter. And for a vegan version, she points to things like Impossible Meat, which mimics ground beef pretty well.
Ah, that's clever. So right from the start, you're potentially covering meat eaters, health-conscious folks, and vegans without making 3 totally separate things.
Exactly. It keeps that communal feel while still respecting individual needs. Pretty smart.
So meats aside or plant-based alternatives, what else goes into this foundational pot? A great chili needs more than just protein.
Oh, definitely. She builds the flavor base with a mix of red, green, and yellow peppers, plus the essentials, onions and garlic.
Standard chili toolkit there.
Right. And then for the liquid and body, canned chopped tomatoes and tomato sauce for richness.
Double tomato hit. Nice.
Yeah. And beans, she uses 3 kinds: black beans, light red kidney, and dark red kidney beans.
Some variety in the beans too.
Yeah, for texture and that sort of earthy depth. And then the seasonings are pretty classic for the base. Pepper, some kind of salt blend. She says whatever salt blend I have on hand, which I like. Very real world.
Yeah. Relatable.
And chili powder, of course, to build that fundamental chili flavor before any major heat gets involved.
Okay, so it sounds like a really solid, well-layered chili, even just on its own, which, like you said, is crucial.
Absolutely. That's a canvas.
Right. So if the base is the canvas, here's where it gets really interesting, I think. The hot pot. This is the key to the whole customization thing.
This is the game changer. It's
Yeah.
this concentrated spice blend.
So how does she build this? Is it just like pure heat?
No, and that's the beauty of it, is flavorful heat. The base is concentrated tomato sauce.
Yeah, okay, why that?
Smart choice.
Okay.
It keeps the consistency, similar to the main chili. So when you add it, it blends in smoothly, doesn't water things down.
Ah, makes sense.
Then, for fresh peppers, she uses serrano or jalapeno.
Yeah.
And key detail, she keeps the seeds in.
Ooh, okay. For maximum impact, as she says. That's where the real kick is.
That's where a lot of the capsaicin lives, yeah. But she doesn't just rely on fresh heat. This is where it gets really interesting.
Go on.
She adds canned adobo peppers with chipotle sauce.
Ugh, chipotles and adobo. Those are amazing.
Aren't they? They bring not just heat, but this incredible smoky depth, that rich, slightly tangy sauce they're packed in. It has a whole other layer of complexity. It's not just hot, it's smoky and complex.
Way beyond just a simple spicy kick. I get it.
Totally. And then the dry spices she adds follow that same idea. Chipotle chili powder for more smokiness, cayenne for that direct heat, smoked paprika, or she even says, any other hot spices I have in my pantry.
So it's flexible, but the goal is layered, potent heat.
Exactly. And then she cooks all this together slowly, so the flavors meld and it reduces down to this thick, sauce-like consistency.
So it's not a powder you sprinkle on. It's like a chili concentrate you stir in.
Precisely. A rich, spicy sauce designed specifically to integrate beautifully into the main chili.
Wow, that is genuinely clever. It makes you understand why she jokingly asks in the article.
Can you patent a cooking technique? Yeah.
It's that kind of integrated thinking. Is this sort of thing common, or is she really onto something unique here for chili?
Well, look, offering hot sauce on the side isn't new, right? But creating a concentrated, flavor-matched component of the dish itself, specifically designed to blend back in seamlessly, that feels pretty innovative, especially for something like chili.
Yeah, it's not just putting Frank's Red Hot on the table. It's like an official spicy module of the chili.
Exactly. It elevates the whole customization idea.
So let's talk practicality. What does this mean for, your actual dinner party or a family meal? How does it work at the table?
Super simple, actually,
Hmm.
which is part of the genius.
Okay.
That hot pot, that thick sauce, you just put it out in a bowl with some serving spoons right next to the main pot of chili and all the usual toppings.
Right, like sour cream, cheese, onions.
Exactly. And then guests, they're totally in control. They serve themselves the base chili. Then they can add, say, 1 spoonful of the hot pot, stir it in, taste it.
And add more if they want, from mild all the way to...
Too volcanic, as the article puts it.
No.
So the folks who like it mild, just eat the base chili, which is already delicious.
And the heat fiends can stir in 3, 4, maybe more spoonfuls of the hot stuff until they hit their sweet spot or their painful spot.
Whichever they prefer. But the point is, everyone gets the chili they want. Everyone's happy. Everyone feels catered to.
That really seems like the big win for the host. It just takes away all that pressure and guesswork.
Completely. No more agonizing. Is this too spicy for Carol? Is it way too bland for Dave?
Right. It just solves that problem.
And it prevents disappointment on both ends. Nobody gets chili that's boringly mild for them, and nobody gets chili that's painfully hot. It just works.
And it seems so versatile, too. Like, this isn't just for huge parties.
Oh, absolutely not. She points out it works just as well for a regular family dinner where maybe, the parents like some heat and the kids definitely don't.
Or vice versa these days.
True. But yeah, any situation with varying preferences, this method is gold. It's really hospitality through letting people choose.
And she doesn't stop there. She throws in some bonus wisdom, some extra tips.
Yeah, really practical stuff that maximizes the value of making this chili in the first place.
Like using the leftovers.
Yes. Add the leftover chili to pasta. Calls it a hearty second meal. Makes total sense, like a chili mac, basically. Easy weeknight win.
Perfect. And there was another clever trick. Something about if the chili is too watery.
Oh yeah, this is smart. If your main chili pot seems a bit thin while it's cooking, she suggests adding some small pasta like ditalini or small shells directly into the pot.
Ah, and the pasta cooks in the chili.
Exactly. It absorbs that excess liquid, thickens it up naturally, and adds another layer of heartiness. Kind of a rescue and an enhancement in one go.
That's genuinely clever. Little bit of kitchen engineering.
It really is. And her final pro tip is simple but essential for batch cooking like this.
Let me guess. Make a ton and freeze it.
You got it. Make a lot and freeze some. Because if you're going to the effort of making the base and the hot pot, make extra. Freeze portions. Future you will be very grateful.
Absolutely. Delicious, customizable chili, ready to go from the freezer. Yes, please.
It's all about making life easier down the road, maximizing that initial effort.
So there we have it. Julie DeLuiso's two-pot chili method. It really is just elegant. A smart, practical fix for a super common problem.
It lets everyone have their perfect bowl exactly the way they like it without sacrificing that rich communal base flavor. Really well thought out.
A masterclass in thoughtful hosting, for sure.
And thinking bigger picture, it
Uh,
does make you wonder, doesn't it?
How so?
Well, what other kinds of dishes or maybe entertaining setups could use this two-pot idea? Or, some kind of customizable component like that.
Hmm. Like letting guests customize their own curry spice level, or maybe taco fillings, beyond just the usual salsa.
Exactly. Or stews, maybe.
All right.
Even something like a ramen bar or a loaded potato bar already kind of does it. But
Huh.
applying this specific flavor concentrate idea,
Yeah.
it feels like there's potential there.
Truly empowering your guests to fine-tune their own plate. That's a great thought to mull over.
Definitely something to chew on.
So whether you're cooking for a crowd or just your family with different tastes, we really hope you give this two-pot method a try. It sounds like a winner.
Absolutely. Let us know how it goes.
Thanks for diving deep with us today.